Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. In the previous video I talked about the ninth density and how I went there to train. Okay, let's begin. Now in the ninth density, the beings that I train with, you guys will consider them being angels. Just based off on how they look. So let's talk about how these ninth dimensional beings look. The ones that I train with. Now these are winged men. These guys have wings. Every last one of them had beards. Didn't matter what color they were, they all wore beard. And what they used were spiritual type weapons. Now these weapons are swords, spears. They had almost like back in the Roman type days. But these guys, they had the ability to fly. Like I said, what we consider angels, that's exactly what they look like. But they was just another type of humanoid species that lived in a higher lived in a higher realm than what we live in. Now I did discuss that we currently now are in the lower part of fourth density. We're no longer in third density. Now, fourth density is controlled by the Anunnaki. So our goal is to move quickly through fourth density and go into fifth density where your abilities will become more prevalent. Now, these abilities that you will obtain in fifth density are more psychic. You will consider these abilities powers. Some of you may have the ability to use telekinesis, read thoughts, speak several languages, obtain a lot of abilities that you just don't have currently. And what's going to happen is all of your DNA, the suppressed DNA that they call junk DNA, will begin to turn on. And these things you will start to see even in fourth density. So it's just like a muscle, guys. You have to be able to work your abilities as far as like remote view, to be able to astral travel, to be able to take flight. So let's get back to the ninth density. Now, I often go to several realms, several timelines, several places just to train so that I can come back here and be just as strong for these missions, these military missions that I go on. Also for working with the council. Now, these guys that's in the ninth density, like I said, we train as we fly. Now, I was up there in the clouds training with these wing type men, and most of them, their weapons are like how the Romans were, but the difference between earth type weapons and their weapons is that their weapons are alive. These weapons have souls. And when I was training with one of them, I ended up stabbing one with a spear. He had the spear, and I used a sword, blocked it, took the spear from him, and I stabbed him. one of the winged angels. Now we train hard, okay? So he wasn't killed, but we train as if we're in real battle. So we take this training serious, just like how I do here on Earth when I train with my son. You know, we take it real serious. And as I said in a previous video, you know, I came up in a martial arts system called the Warriors for Christ. And here's the funny thing, guys. Christ is actually in the ninth dimension. He's in the ninth dimension. And Buddha is in the 11th dimension. You know, a lot of people don't know that, and then maybe there are some people that do know this. And Buddha was actually for a period of time. He wasn't my guide for, you know, my main guide, but he helped me maintain certain disciplines for a while. And the hardest discipline for me to learn as a human being is patience, because I'm always wanting things to be on point, and I'm always having to deal with, you know, the human elements of everyday life, working around people and having the patience to deal with them was like one of the hardest lessons for me to learn, and that goes for anybody. And I am no more special than any person out there. But for new people that come to this channel, I suggest that you start at the beginning of my video and learn to grow and see how these abilities I talk, how they started to manifest as a young child. We all have these abilities. We all have souls here. Now, we do have people here walking around on Earth without souls. And it's almost hard to detect these type of people because they live by a specific program. They are programmed to interact. They are programmed to process information. They are programmed to do as you do on a day-to-day life, but there are certain things, subtle things about these people without souls. Now, people with souls, we can feel, we can sense, you know, especially when it comes to emotions. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen these human drones. Now, there are several people that are using human drones to obtain information about the human population. You would have the Greys that have used human drones. You would have certain military factions that fund the military using certain projects. And these projects are black budget projects. So you would also have good extraterrestrials as well to come in and use human drones to obtain information. Certain white hats will use human drones. So you have a lot of interest that's out there in the cosmos that really wants to obtain human information, human data. You also have the archons. Now, they use a specific way of obtaining information and infiltrating certain organizations. These guys use energetic cords. Now, as spiritual beings, the bodies that we inhabit as humans, we have a silver cord. This is a spiritual cord that attaches our souls to our bodies. That way, when we leave our body, we have a spiritual link back to our bodies as we travel. Now, if any time that cord is cut off, then of course we're not able to get back to our bodies, then the body pretty much dies. So I'm giving you guys a brief rundown of several things for you guys to think about. And these things you may have already known about. But let's get also into how to hack your third eye. I'm going to teach you guys how to open up the third eye. Now, when you do this, the third eye will only stay open for a brief moment, but as you do this, you can work it like a muscle. So the first thing you do in hacking your third eye is when it's extremely sunny outside, you close your eyes and you look directly at the sun with your eyes closed. You do this for about 15 seconds. Then you look straight ahead. You turn away from the sun. Then you look straight ahead and then open your eyes. That brightness that you get, those magnified colors of everything around you, is an indication of when your third eye is open. Now the sun also give you downloads, also enhance your third eye. So do this weekly to open your third eye. And as you're doing this, express and think of open, loving thoughts. This, in certain people, can activate the Kundalini. And for those that don't know about the Kundalini, these powers will become prevalent in your spiritual growth. I suggest that you guys do like research on the Kundalini and how to activate it. There's many ways of acting the Kundalini, but I just wanted to show you guys a quick way of activating the third eye. That will be your first step in learning how to get these downloads a little bit more quicker and being able to see into the veil. So once again, I love, honor, and respect you guys. The next video will be kept a secret until time of release, just for security purpose. Leave any questions in the comment section that you may have. And if you know anything about the ninth density and these wing type men, leave it in the comment section. Like I said, these guys, they look like angels, but they're just another race that live in a higher dimension. So love, honor, and respect you guys. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for more. Have a good day.